What's up, Josh? What's up, Trent? What's up, Nick? What's up, Grant? Need a win today. Yeah, I think you got Rockies and Pirates here. All right, I got the team list up. Team list is posted at the bottom and pinned. I've got it up on my end too. There is another break going up at 6. It will have a giveaway for the lowest numbered card. It will go, it's a Mookie home field advantage. Sick card. So keep an eye out for that. That'll go up here, I guess, an hour and 45 minutes from now. They are, Trent. They are. If we can somehow fill that one in the next 30 minutes while I'm breaking this one, I will go ahead and run it. Otherwise, I will run it when I get back home. All right, we're going to start here. Good luck. Move some stuff out of the way. Empty box. This one should go that way. All right, first half of the stack. Good luck. Greg Maddux, Aaron Judge, Bobby Miller. A-Rod on the optic. David Ortiz. The rated prospect. Yesevich. Braun, Musina, Campaneris, Sammy Sosa. Arrighetti to 250, going to the Stros. Kyle DeBarge on the optic hollow. Bubba Chandler. Mayfield, Chipper, Jim Rice, Jacob Wilson, Kamar Rocker. Skeens on the optic. Unleashed, Vance Honeycutt, and Cooper Pratt. All right, second half of the stack. We do have an orange coming up, it looks like. There's Acuna. Edgar, Cliff, Lee. Colt Keith. Rated. Oh, we got an auto. Giants, optic. And how about Padres on the hollow rated prospect, Cash Mayfield. Nice hit there. Dollander. Moore. Carter, Jim Katz, Pee Wee, Nats, Susanna. That's numbered to 199. Clear, James Tibbs. Evan Carter on the Elite Series. Nick Kurtz, Baez, Arrieta, Young, Kinsler, Wells. There's a Waldrop Hollow, Catfish Hunter Hollow, Seaver King, and Sterling. All right, Padres, Conrad with the auto. Nice hit, Conrad. What's up, Phil? Long time no see, Phil. Yeah, it's supposed to rain tonight here. It's supposed to rain here at like, I think 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. It's not like an early rain or nothing. Should be due for some gold out of here. All right, next stack is here. Good luck. A-Rod, Skeens, Will Wagner, Lou Gehrig, Norby Optic, Bomb Squad Ortiz, Bazana on the prospect, Mets Colin Hawk, Oliva, Will Clark, Kobe Mayo, Johnny Bench, Wilkin, Drew Gilbert on the optic, Campbell, and Aiden Miller. I think this is going to be like a Marvel's numbered back here. Frank Thomas, Norby, and Zebby. We also have an optic Zebby. No, Elite Series. Roman Anthony to 99. Nice hit, Red Sox. That's going to Zamborski. Triantos and Vance Honeycutt. Yeah, it's like all week here too, Forbes. Ripken. Sagisi. Dylan Head for the Marlins to 199. John Smoltz Hollow. Lindsey. What's that? Tyson Neighbors, Padres. Schmidt, Griffey. Randy, Pujols. Optic, Oliva, Joe Morgan, Caldwell, and Kyle Teal. Lee, Buster Posey, Tony Perez, and Caminero. Iriarte, going to the White Sox. Colin Hawk, number to 99, Optic, Sahente, and Alcantara. There you go, Mets. It's going to Drew. All right, we're halfway through. We're still due for an auto and a relic. I don't think Maddox gets enough love either. I think Maddox as well is one of those that does not. There's another filler. I think our relic's in this pack. It normally is. At least in this case it has been. Yep. Might be a gold relic too. Might have a gold relic. I said we were due for a gold. Just didn't know which was coming. And we'll just leave the gold relic at the back. There we go. All right, good luck. Piazza. Young Tommy. Will Clark. Optic. I believe this may be a case hit or a short print. Let me see if it's listed on here. Let's see the hit list. Does not give the odds. I think it's numbered to 199, but it doesn't give odds based on what I'm seeing. Still a sweet card. No matter what, but does not give odds on that. Bradfield. Jeff Bagwell. Yachty. Peavy to 149. Jet Williams. Wow, this is about to be nasty. And how about to 10? Eddie Murray with Cleveland. That'll go to the Guardians. Wow. St. Louis. Sweet hit, brother. Different, but sweet. That's super cool. Not something you'd see every day in a Donruss pack. That's for sure. Theo and Made. There's a Made. Rhett Lauder, Alex Gordon, Jim Palmer, Optic Mayo, Lawler, JD Dix, Holton, Kerstad, Peavy, Marischal, Dion, Churio, Dodgers, Kendall George on the Atomic. That's number to 25. Atomic, cracked ice, one of the two. Ramirez and Walcott. Churio. Wood. Manny. Eddie. Johnny Bench. Optic. Paul Skeens on the Unleashed. Griffin and Hurd. Reggie. Roger. Waldrop, Lindsay, Griffo Farrell on the Optic, and we have Bryce Matthews and Matt Shaw. 1 second. I need to reply to Raul. Tell him it's not me. No marbles as of yet in this either. They're all going to be in this left side. You wait. Ooh. Thought it was one of those Donruss signature series. A lot of times those are throwback players. All right, let's see what we can get here. Good luck. Last stack of Donruss. Lawler, Hunter. There's Smoltz again. Leiter. Johnny Mize. Churio Unleashed. Ozzy. The Express. Biggio. Walters to 250. Cunningham on the optic. Susanna and Owen Hall. Nick York. Tejada, Pudge. We do have a Bucky. Dollander for the Rockies. Green, not numbered here. Hagen Smith. Brady House. Ventura. Pedroia. Andrew Jones. Dylan Cruz. And Tyson Neighbors. All right, should have our auto here as well. Jared Thomas on the optic. Anderson and Emerson. Rated rookie Iriarte. Can't ever say his name. Leland. Beltran Pedro. How about an optic? Frank Thomas. Do you have a filler there? Kamar Rocker. Schultz and Nori. Bloss, Francona. Should be coming up on our auto here. Let's actually save it. Cole Young, Mariners to 199. That was not our auto. Ben Hess, Yankees. That's our auto. Keiskal and Braden Montgomery. This will just be a hollow James Wood. Give me 1 second, fellas. Dude's trying to tell me he sent me a screenshot of a payment and it's not my payment. And he's like, but you sent this to me. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Unfortunately, there's a language barrier. So I'm trying to figure that out real quick. Bear with me. Juan, I may need your help. No, that's out of Diamond Kings. All right, here we go. All right, let's do it. All right, let's clear some of these cards out real quick. Just to show you, Juan, I don't know what's in. He sent me like his post where I claimed on this, but then he sends me this, which Colt Cards and Collectibles, which is not me. And this said, that's you. I said, that is not me. Okay, you sent me, but since they are strange names and you don't tell me what to pay, I'm lost. I said, that is not my payment. I said, what it came from me, the account you're showing is not from me. So, I guess he's saying they sent it like goods and services, but that's not me, so I wouldn't have done that. I don't know how to tell him that, though. So, you may be able to know what he's trying to tell me. I don't know. All right. Put our mini packs under our silver packs. Empty box. Gonna go fairly quickly through the front base just because, as we all know, that is all it is. There's a Roki. All right, first up for the Nats. Brisick. Jeter inserts. Skeens inserts. And the rest of the base. Nice rookie sparkle there. We'll take it. What's up, Kevin? Hope you're doing well. All right, cool. I appreciate you. All right. Juan, my man. Sometimes I even try to translate it, but I know like with Spanish grammar, sometimes it's backwards than it is in English. And I feel like the way it comes out in Spanish from the translator is not grammatically correct. I may be wrong, but Bobby Miller on the sparkle. All the sparkles are on this side. Tatis insert, Mookie, Acuna rookie, DeLuca, Pennington, Miller, and Singleton. You like hard rock, but the first person you named was Willie Nelson. I've never heard Willie Nelson sing a hard rock song. Am I the only one that thought that, or... Was it just me there? Hi, Sean Kim, rookie. We're due for something out of these jumbos. Bregman said he's eyeing his return. Jazz, Beltre, and Seager. And Alcantara. You changed that R to a C, Forbes. We all know that's the truth. And then Diddy would actually fit into that category. Have a pink here. Yeah, I know. I know it was over his head, Josh. It went right over his head. I knew what you meant. Scherzer on the speckle. Griffey. Yelich. That was not a pink insert, actually. Joey Bart and Neely. For any of y'all that are interested, I do plan on doing a case of 24 Inception on Loop tomorrow. I know it's a little pricey, which is why I'm doing it there and not in here. But I just wanted to give everybody a chance or a shot at it if they're interested. All right, I don't think there's an auto here, unless it's a real one auto. Normally it's in this pack. To 250 here. Brandon Lockridge, rookie. Rainbow Polanco for the Mariners. Adames and Riley Green. And the rest of our base. Okay, lover boy. All right, nothing there. I'm surprised y'all don't argue more. Truthfully. Rainbow foil, Bivens, Holiday, Koufax, and Kershaw. Did get his 3,000th strikeout. That's cool. And the same pack pretty much we just had. All right, 4 packs to go, and we have 3 hits still out there, so. Got a relic here. Unless they gave us an auto relic, which would be absolutely sweet. Major League Material, Tigers, Dylan Dingler. Not numbered. Sparkle, Hernaz, Soto, and Green. And the rest of our base. It takes one to know one. May have another numbered card here. We'll see. I don't even know what teams you have. Blue Jays. You've been changing up on me a lot lately. No Blue Jays. Blue to 150, Brewers, Savali. Wyatt Langford, Rookie Cup, Rainbow Foil, Contreras, and J-Rom. And Job. It's blue back there, but it looks like Rays colors, not Blue Jays colors. We'll see. City Connect. Oh, Forbes. What's up, my brother? I'm about to 50. Your boyfriend. 41 of 50, Forbes. You just had to ask for it. Had to threaten me a little bit. Okay. Juan, you're the man. I appreciate you. Forbes, you can kiss it now. Rainbow Foil, Seth Johnson. Sagazy, Mantle, and Snyder. That will go to the Dodgers since it's not numbered. And Saganu. All right, this should have our auto. Yep, I see ink back there, so that's good. Sparkle White Sox, Contreras, Acuna, and the back part of our base. May have something numbered here. God, beat a 50. Come on. Cubs. Huggins. How about a Jack Neely to 50? Wow. To 50 relic and a to 50 auto. We'll take it. Machado, Royce Lewis, the Mick, and Sasaki on the back. Oh, we may have something back there. We'll see. I got excited when I saw the blue, but I remembered this year it may be blue, but that don't mean nothing really. Frank Thomas. It does look like it could be numbered. Nope. Zach Neto. Not numbered. That blue threw me off. All right. Let's see what Leaf does for us. Good luck. There it goes. That is an auto. I love this product. There's another auto. Oh my God. Yes, I doubled down on my last statement. Oh. We do have two relics, but one of the relics is definitely nice, and this other one looks nice, so we'll see. All right, empty. I'm assuming we'll go with the relics first. Since y'all saw this one halfway, we'll go with this one first. This might be the best card. We'll see. Decades, 60s. Killebrew, Hank Aaron. Robinson, Mays, Ernie Banks, Cepeda. Wow. So that's going to be Braves, what? Twins or Senator? Yeah, Twins. Orioles. Giants. Ernie Banks, and I'll have to check on this one to be sure. That's sweet. I don't see the... Oh, 3 of 5. 3 of 5. That's sick. All right, next up. ...2004. It's a crappy year in the world of sports. Ain't that right, Forbes? To 15 batting average leaders? It's got to be what? Bonds. Ichiro. I'd love to see what Bonds' on-base percentage was. I'm assuming that's Mariners and Giants, but we'll check to make sure Ichiro was on the Mariners in 04. That's sick. Canseco to 30. Going to the A's. That's going to Scott Henderson. And it's inscribed. 40-40. That's actually kind of sick. I guess that's why it says personalized right there. 40-40. That is sick. I think it's Giants too, Juan. That's what I was thinking. Cepeda. All right, so this one doesn't have a year. How about a bird killer? 1 of 1. How about a bird killer? Wow. That's sick. All right, so I will say, based on the coloring in the jersey, it looks like Mariners. Do we have any disagreements? And Greg and Francisco cannot chime in. To me, it doesn't look like a D-backs jersey, but it could be. So, I mean, in that case, we're going to have to randomize. But it looks like Mariners to me. The only other one that it could possibly be would be the Yankees, and I know it's not the Yankees. I do have a checklist for this somewhere, so let me just see what it says on the checklist. I had one break where we went off the checklist, so let's just see. Maybe not. Might be harder to find than that. Where is that checklist? There it is. So Randy Johnson was on that checklist, just so y'all can see it. For Mariners, Randy Johnson right there by my cursor. I'm going to roll with Randy just because, like I said, we'd go off the jersey, and that's definitely a Mariners jersey. So we're going to roll with that. I do have two randoms to do at the end. But otherwise, we're going to get rolling and do a recap. No, Forbes, he was not a Blue Jay. I'll show the back in just a second. All right, Sasaki, Seth Johnson, Bivens, Brisket, Lindsey, Iriarte, Wilkin, Tibbs on the clear, DeBarge hollow, blue to 150, Savali, Lockridge purple to 250 to 250 Walters to 149 Peavy to 199 Head, Hawk to 99, Susanna to 199 to 250 Arrighetti to 199 Cole Young, Kendall George to 25 to 99 Roman Anthony, Griffey, Dylan Dingler on the relic to 50 Bo Bichette relic. This one's going to be between the Braves, the Twins, the Orioles, the Giants, the Cubs, and the Giants. This one I will have to check on Ichiro in 04. But definitely the Giants there. Could be Yankees or Mariners. Guardians got the Eddie Murray to 10. Yankees Ben Hess auto. Padres Mayfield auto. Cubs Neely auto to 50. Canseco to 30 going to the A's. And going to the Mariners, Randy Johnson. All right. Let's get our randomizer set up. I'm going to also look up Ichiro 04. Ichiro Baseball Almanac. Let's see. Nothing wants to give me the answer to this. Yep, 2001 to 2012, he was with the Mariners. So this will be Mariners, Giants. This will be Braves, Twins, Orioles, Giants, Cubs, Giants, like I said. I didn't show the back for you. There you go. There's the back for you. If only we knew what field that was. No telling. All right, I'm setting up the randomizer now. Just bear with me. First one's going to be Giants, which is Grant, and Mariners, which is Greg. All right, last randomizer here. This one's going to be Braves, Twins, Orioles, Giants, Cubs, Giants. All right, I'm going to set this here so y'all can see. Going to do the dice first. Needs to be 7 or higher. All right, we're going 8 times. 6 and 2 make 8. First one is Mariners and Giants. We're going for this card here. 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Mariners win that one. Grabbing a sticky note real quick. Bear with me. Going to Greg. All right, next one's going 8 times. So Braves, Twins, Orioles, Giants, Cubs, Giants. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Braves are taking that one home. So Braves are Greg. Wow, Greg. Nice run, Greg. What a run, my friend. It's nice to have multiple teams, right? I felt like you said you were due. Greg takes home both. Braves hit for this one. Mariners hits for this one. All right, that's it, y'all. We will catch y'all later. Next break goes up in a little under an hour.